Brad Sherman, and in today's webisode, I'll show you around the new Pike County Dispatch Center.
We'll check in on Waverly City Council.
And I'll introduce you to some folks even balder than I am.
These are your weekend headlines.
When Ed's on the links, uncertainty is par for the course. But when he learned he had cancer, there was no room for doubt. That's why he chose the SOMC Cancer Center. For our board-certified physicians, state-of-the-art technologies, and patient-centered support like personal counseling, financial assistance programs, and the guidance of the American Cancer Society, whose office is right in the building. All the resources he needed to make sure he got back in the swing.
The SOMC Cancer Center. Very good things are happening here.
Waverly City Council on Tuesday heard the first reading of an ordinance that would pave the way for a new medical facility to open its doors in Waverly.
The purpose of this ordinance is to authorize Southern Ohio Medical Center to operate as a medical facility located in the M1 zone district.
If approved following its third reading, it would allow Southern Ohio Medical Center to open a facility in the southern part of Waverly. Exactly what kind of facility are we talking about? Here's Mayor Reed.
It's going to be very, very similar to what Edina has with urgent care. If we have an opportunity to grow within the city, it would be foolish for us to not allow that to happen, especially with the number of jobs and the salaries that the people that will work there would be good salaries as well. So,
Other issues discussed by Council on Tuesday included the 2010 census and spring cleanup. To see more highlights from that meeting of Council, log on to newswatchman.com and check out our first episode in our new web series, creatively titled Waverly City Council.
4 more names have been added to the sexual offenders list according to Pike County Sheriff Richard Henderson. Check out this Sunday's News Watchman for those. Speaking of Sheriff Henderson, Brad, you had the opportunity to take a close look at the new dispatch center.
Indeed, Jamie. It's a center that is up and running. Literally.
We feel like we've came up to the 21st century, so to say.
Up one floor and running smoother than ever. 3 weeks ago, the Sheriff's Office moved its dispatching center from the basement up to the first floor. The additional space, along with some new equipment and a second dispatcher on duty for busy times of the day, has helped modernize the operation.
So now, if someone calls 911 on a cell phone, within around 5 feet of that person, we can see where they're at. And of course, a home phone, it'll show us as well. So it's accurate enough to see which parking spot someone's sitting in. That's how accurate it is. So it's been really helpful.
What were some of the disadvantages to, or some of the limitations of having it downstairs, and now what are some of
the biggest limitations we had was public access. People had to walk down the stairs to get down to us. Now we're on the first floor. People can walk right in off the street. We've actually got an officer's room right next door too, so there's no more having to walk downstairs to come in and do business with us. So that was a huge thing for us, is more handicap accessibility and things like that.
The move and upgrades are made possible through E911 funding. Sheriff Henderson was certainly a busy guy this week. Not only did he take the time to show me around, but he was one of the featured guests at one of 2 St. Baldricks events this week.
Here's Matt Lucas with more.
St. Baldricks events were held at Waverly High School and the Pike County Career Technology Center on Thursday to raise money for research into childhood cancer. Students and staff members of the schools and a number of individuals in the community had their heads shaved by local hairstylists. In addition to Sheriff Henderson, other community leaders, including Waverly Police Chief Larry Rowe and Waverly Fire Chief Randy Armbruster, had their heads shaved at one of the 2 events.
To see more highlights from the Waverly event, log on to newswatchman.com or go to our YouTube channel and watch the video.
Matt will also fill us in on the latest news from the Waverly Garden Club and the Red Cross.
Now, sports. The Piketon Lady Red Streaks powerlifting team has done it again. Make it 10 in a row for the Lady Streaks as they captured yet another state title in powerlifting. We'll tell you how they done, as well as the boys, and we'll also have a feature on 2 Eastern basketball players.
Rain, 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 then harder rain. That's basically the forecast that awaits us this weekend and into the early part of next week. So keep those umbrellas handy. It looks like we'll wake up to a few morning showers on Saturday. There's a strong chance of more rain on Sunday and Monday. Then expect thunderstorms midweek.
Checking now your obituary report. We've been notified of the following obituaries. Marilyn Kohler McCann, Ada Alice Everett Potts, Mary Smith Kritzweiser, Lily Mae Mullins, John E. Edgeworth, Aline Lawson Brown, and Jane R. Hudgens. For more information on any of these obituaries, just check out page 3 in your Sunday News Watchman or log on to newswatchman.com. All these stories and so much more, all in the Sunday edition of your Pike County News Watchman. Now don't forget, new webisodes of headlines hit the web each Tuesday and Friday afternoons, so be sure to look for them then. And if you have any comments or suggestions or just general feedback, you can send them to the email address below. That's all we have for this week.
We'll see you next time. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Tell our viewers on YouTube, what do you think of your new haircuts?
Well, it definitely feels a lot lighter. Much cooler. Much cooler. I don't think I'm any prettier, but it was a worthwhile cause, and anything we can do for kids with cancer, we will absolutely do.